Let me ask you something very seriously. Do you wake up with a dry mouth? Feel tired even after 7-8 hours of sleep? Need tea or something sweet immediately in the morning? Or feel heaviness in your head and body? If yes, then please don't ignore this, because these are not just normal signs of age. You might be slowly becoming a blood sugar patient without even realizing it. And the most dangerous part, it starts quietly, at night, when you think your body is resting. Many people come to me and say something very similar. Doctor, I had no idea my blood sugar was high. And when I ask them, when was the last time you checked it? They go quiet, because the truth is, they never checked it. And this is exactly how high blood sugar silently grows. It doesn't always come with loud warning signs in the beginning. It whispers, slowly, gently, until it becomes serious. Let me help you understand this clearly. If you are experiencing even a few of these regularly, please don't ignore them. Feeling unusually tired, especially in the morning. Waking up with a dry mouth or thirst. Frequent urination, especially at night. Blurred vision sometimes. Slow healing of cuts or wounds, tingling or slight numbness in hands or feet, feeling hungry again soon after eating, craving sweets or tea frequently, sudden mood changes or irritability, difficulty concentrating or mental fog, and one very important sign many people overlook, you sleep full hours but still wake up exhausted. That is not normal. Most people think, it's just weakness, it's just age, it's because I didn't sleep well. But in reality, your blood sugar may already be fluctuating abnormally, and the longer it stays unchecked, the more damage it quietly causes inside your body. If you notice these signs, don't guess, don't ignore, just get tested. At minimum, you should do fasting blood sugar test. This shows your sugar level after 8 to 10 hours of fasting. And HbA1c test. This shows your average blood sugar over the last 2 to 3 months. These two tests together give you a very clear picture of your condition. Because if you catch it early, you can control it with simple lifestyle changes, better sleep habits, proper diet. But if you ignore it, it slowly leads to long-term complications like nerve damage, eye problems, kidney stress, heart issues, and by then, managing it becomes much harder. So let me ask you something honestly. When was the last time you checked your blood sugar? Was it recent, or has it been months, or even years? And if you're already noticing some of these signs, what are you waiting for? Your body always gives you signals, but only if you listen early. Because sometimes, it's not that the disease came suddenly, it was growing quietly while you were unaware. I remember one of my patients very clearly. He was around 62 years old, a calm, simple man. When he first came to me, he didn't look seriously ill, but there was something in his face, a kind of constant tiredness. He sat down and said in a very normal tone, "Doctor, I don't understand what's happening to me. I don't eat sweets. I go for a walk every day. I try to take care of myself." Then he paused for a moment and added, "But still, every morning I feel so weak, like my body didn't rest at all." He told me he wakes up with a dry mouth, feels heaviness in his head, sometimes even slight dizziness when getting out of bed, and the first thing he needs is tea. Otherwise, he can't function. He thought it was just age, or maybe just normal weakness. So I asked him a very simple question. "Tell me honestly, what do you do before sleeping?" He smiled, very casually, almost proudly, and said, "Nothing special, doctor. After dinner, I just relax, use my phone a little, watch some videos, and sometimes I eat fruit because it's healthy. Then I sleep peacefully." At that moment, I realized something. What he thought was a healthy and relaxing routine was actually silently harming his body every night. I explained to him that using the phone late at night was disturbing his sleep hormones, and eating fruit at that time was raising his blood sugar when his body was not ready to process it. His body wasn't resting. It was working all night to control sugar. That's why he woke up tired every single day. When we tested his sugar, it was already higher than normal. Not extremely high, but clearly moving in the wrong direction. The most important part? He had no idea. He genuinely believed he was doing everything right. And this is what really concerns me, Because this is not just one patient's story. I see this again and again in different homes, different families, people trying to be healthy but unknowingly making small mistakes every night. Mistakes that don't hurt immediately but slowly push them towards becoming a blood sugar patient. So let me ask you something very honestly. Does this story feel a little familiar to you? Do you also use your phone before sleeping? Eat something light thinking it's healthy? Wake up tired without knowing why? If yes, then maybe, just maybe, your body is also going through the same silent struggle. Sometimes it's not big habits that damage our health. It's the small routines repeated every night without awareness. At night, your body is not just sleeping. It is actually doing some of its most important healing work. This is the time when your body repairs damaged cells, balances hormones, calms the nervous system, and most importantly, resets your blood sugar levels for the next day. Now, here's something very important to understand. Even if you don't eat anything, your body still releases a small amount of sugar during the night. This is a natural process designed to give you energy when you wake up in the morning. This is why, ideally, you should wake up feeling light, fresh, and active. But now imagine this. Before going to bed, you use your phone for a long time, eat something light like fruit or biscuits, sit in a warm, closed room. What happens then? You have already raised your blood sugar before sleeping. Now your body enters the night with extra glucose already in the bloodstream. And on top of that, your body still releases its natural sugar. So instead of a small, controlled rise, your blood sugar becomes too high for too long. Now your body has a problem. Instead of resting, it has to fight and manage this excess sugar all night. Your pancreas keeps working, trying to release insulin again and again to push that sugar into your cells. But because your body is already tired and your hormones are disturbed, insulin doesn't work as effectively as it should. This is called reduced insulin sensitivity. One night, your body can manage. 2 nights, still manageable. But when this becomes your daily routine, your body starts to lose control. Slowly, insulin becomes weaker, sugar stays longer in the blood, cells stop responding properly, and this leads to a dangerous cycle. High sugar at night, tiredness in the morning, cravings during the day, and again, high sugar at night. This is why many people say, I slept for 7 to 8 hours but still feel exhausted. Because your body didn't actually rest. It was working all night, like it never got a break. Your system was under stress, your hormones were imbalanced, and your energy was never properly restored. Think of your body like a machine. Nighttime is supposed to be its maintenance and repair time. But if you overload it with sugar before shutting it down, instead of repairing, it keeps running under pressure. And over time, that machine starts to wear out. So let me ask you something very honestly. Are you giving your body a chance to heal at night? Or are you unknowingly making it work even harder? Your body is always trying to protect you, even when you don't realize it. But if you keep putting pressure on it every night, eventually it will stop responding the way it used to. And that's when problems begin. Now here's the important connection. Whenever your body feels stress, even if it's very mild, it releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol is often called the stress hormone. And what does cortisol do? It raises your blood sugar. Because your body thinks, I need extra energy to handle this stress. So even if you didn't eat anything, your blood sugar can still increase just because of the environment. There's another important point. For deep, healing sleep, your body actually needs to slightly cool down. This drop in body temperature signals your brain it's time to rest deeply. But in a warm room, your body keeps struggling, adjusting, sweating slightly, even if you don't fully notice it. So your sleep becomes light, interrupted, less restorative. And again, your body does not repair properly. So now imagine this cycle. Warm room, body stress, stress, cortisol increase, cortisol, higher blood sugar, poor sleep, weak recovery. And next morning, you wake up tired, heavy, and low on energy. Now let's flip the situation. When your room is slightly cool, Your body relaxes naturally. Your nervous system calms down. Your breathing becomes deeper. Your hormones balance better. And most importantly, your body enters a true repair mode. In this state, blood sugar stays more stable. Insulin works more effectively. Cells repair faster. And you wake up feeling fresher. You don't need extreme cold, just a comfortable, slightly cool environment. Light airflow, fan or ventilation. Avoid overly heavy blankets. Keep the room fresh, not closed. Small changes, but powerful results. So let me ask you honestly, when you sleep at night, is your room warm and closed, or slightly cool and fresh? Because this one habit alone can quietly affect your blood sugar every single night. Sometimes it's not just what you eat, it's the environment you sleep in that shapes your health. Let's talk honestly. Most people lie down and pick up their phone. Just 10 minutes. But those 10 minutes become 30, sometimes 1 hour. That light from your phone blocks your natural sleep hormone. And when that hormone is disturbed, your sugar control system also gets disturbed. I've seen patients improve just by doing one thing, keeping the phone away 30 minutes before sleep. Let me ask you, can you try this tonight? This is the biggest misunderstanding. People think, I didn't eat sugar, I just had fruit. I only ate a small biscuit. But at night, your body cannot handle sugar properly. Even healthy food becomes a problem. Your liver releases extra sugar, and now your blood is overloaded. This is why you wake up tired. Now let me talk about something very simple, something that almost no one pays attention to. Your room temperature at night. It may sound small, but it has a very powerful effect on your body. Many people, especially as they get older, prefer sleeping in a warm, closed room. No fan, no airflow, heavy blankets. It feels comfortable, safe, even relaxing. But inside your body, a very different process is happening. When your room is too warm, your body struggles to cool itself down. And when the body cannot regulate temperature properly, it starts to feel a mild internal stress. Now let me give you a very simple routine. 6:30 p.m., dinner time. Eat light, vegetables, dal, small roti. Avoid rice, sweets, or fried food. After 7 p.m., no heavy eating, no fruits, no biscuits, no sugary tea. 8:30 p.m., light walk, 10 to 15 minutes. 9 p.m., warm water or cinnamon tea. 9:30 p.m., switch off mobile, relax your mind. 10 p.m., sleep in a slightly cool room. Here's a very easy daily plan. Morning, warm water plus soaked almonds. Breakfast, egg or oats plus desi roti plus sabzi. Lunch, dal plus sabzi plus salad plus 1 roti. Evening, green tea or light snack. Dinner before 7 p.m., light sabzi plus protein, dal or chicken. Keep it simple, no overthinking. Now let's talk about something very practical. Because many people say, Doctor, just tell me clearly, what should I avoid? So let me explain this in a very simple and honest way. There are certain things that may look small, harmless, even healthy, but when you take them at night, they quietly disturb your blood sugar and your body's recovery. Fruits at night. Now this surprises many people. Fruits are healthy, so what's the problem? Yes, fruits are healthy, but timing matters. At night, your body's ability to handle sugar becomes weaker. Fruits contain natural sugar, fructose, and when you eat them before bed, that sugar stays longer in your blood. Instead of giving you energy, it creates a spike while you sleep. Biscuits and bakery items. This is one of the most common habits. A cup of tea and 2 or 3 biscuits. Feels light, feels normal, but biscuits and bakery items contain refined flour, maida, plus hidden sugar and unhealthy fats. These are quickly converted into sugar in your body. At night, this leads to a sharp rise in blood glucose, and because you're not active, that sugar is not used. It just stays in your system. Sugary tea. Many people cannot sleep without tea, especially after dinner, but that tea often contains sugar, sometimes even multiple teaspoons. At night, this becomes a direct glucose load on your body, And here's the hidden issue. It not only raises sugar, but also disturbs your sleep quality. So you get double damage, higher blood sugar, poor sleep. Rice at night. Rice is a common part of our meals, but at night it can be problematic. Why? Because rice is a high glycemic food. It quickly turns into sugar. During the day, your body can handle it better, but at night, your metabolism slows down. So rice can cause sudden sugar spikes, heaviness, and poor digestion.
Screen time, mobile or TV. This is not food, but it affects your body just as much. Using your phone or watching TV before bed disrupts your sleep hormones, and when your sleep is disturbed, your sugar control system also becomes weak. So even without eating anything, your sugar can still go high. Heavy, oily food. Late night heavy meals, fried food, oily dishes, these put a big burden on your digestion. At night, your digestive system is supposed to slow down, but heavy food forces it to keep working. This leads to poor digestion, disturbed sleep, increased fat storage, and higher sugar levels. Now, individually, these things may not seem very harmful. You might think, it's just one biscuit, it's just fruit, it's just one cup of tea. But when you repeat this every night, it becomes a habit, and that habit slowly creates high blood sugar, weak insulin response, constant tiredness, and long-term health problems. So let me ask you honestly, which one of these do you take at night? Fruit, tea, biscuits, or phone scrolling? Because even one of these could be silently affecting your health. Remember, it's not always big mistakes that harm us, it's the small things, repeated daily without awareness.